Ruth Ann here. I'm here with my third installment of skin scents that can be worn in the third genre. I did a video on skin musks and then another video on baby powder scents. This is kind of a miscellaneous category, things that smell that are fragrances but don't smell like fragrances. So things that smell like soap, shampoo, lotion, and then just some catch-all miscellaneous fragrances that I've worn in perfume-free zones that work really well. So I'm just going to get started. The first one I have here for you is Tracy by Tracy. This is a designer fragrance that's very affordable. I think you can get this full 2.5 or 3 ounce bottle for under $20. This is kind of a, this smells like a nice body lotion. It's similar to the original Jergens, kind of a cherry almond scent. It's very light. You could spray probably a whole bottle on you and it'll still be a skin scent. However, it's very pretty, and it's probably one of the #1 most complimented fragrances I have that I own. It just smells really great, very inexpensive, very underrated in my opinion, but it just smells like you're wearing a nice lotion, and it works really well in perfume-free zones. Next, I have Bain or Bain by Joop or Joop. This is an EDP. This fragrance here is Bain. It is the bath, and it smells like a vanilla-flavored soap, and it's just got a real aromatic, fresh out of the bathtub, out of the shower kind of a smell. With this one, it is safe for perfume-free zones. However, I would recommend you spray this only on skin, not on your clothing, and I would limit it to 2 or 3 sprays. If you overspray this one will be detectable. So just go easy on the trigger with this one and it'll work fine. Next up, this is good old-fashioned white shoulders. So this is a floral fragrance. However, it's very light. It has civet in the base, which adds a little depth and a little character. But if you put on 2 or 3 sprays, this will not be detectable beyond a skin scent. It's very pretty, very light. And I've worn this several times in perfume-free zones without any trouble. Just like I said, go easy on the trigger, and that one works fine. Next up, this is Oxygene by Lanvin, if you can see the name of it there. Lanvin, I'm not sure how that's pronounced. Anyway, this is the French word for oxygen, and it smells just like how it looks and how it's described. It's extremely transparent, ethereal. It smells a lot like you just went outside on a spring day when the dew is still in the grass and you take a deep breath. It smells like oxygen, like air. It's very fresh, airy. And you can do this on clothes and skin, and it's really not detectable, but it's very pretty. When I wear it, I get kind of wafts of it throughout the day. Doesn't smell anything at all like a perfume, but it's very pretty, and this one lasts probably a good 6 hours. Next, I have a scent that everyone knows and loves. This is Elizabeth Arden's Green Tea. Everyone knows this one. Again, if you go easy on the trigger with this, skin and a little less on clothing, this one will work beautifully in a perfume-free zone because it smells basically like a fresh brewed or an iced green tea. Doesn't smell at all like a perfume, and you can get away with this very, very easily in any setting where you're not allowed to wear perfume. Next up, I have more laundry and soapy kind of fragrances. This one is called Delicious Feelings, and I bought this on Amazon. This was about $20, and this one smells, it straight up smells like dryer sheets and laundry. Like if you just pulled fresh laundry out of the dryer and you use some really nice detergent and soaps, dryer sheet, it smells just like this. So it's a love it or hate it kind of fragrance. I know it gets a lot of hate because it smells just like laundry. However, I really like smelling like that. I think it smells really pretty. So This is very inexpensive, and you could wear the entire bottle and no one's going to know. It just smells like you're wearing freshly laundered clothing, and no one will be offended by that. Next up, I have Love or I Love by Cheap and Chic by Moschino. This basically is just a fresh, clean scent. And there are a couple of fragrances in this genre that just smell fresh and clean, and these in general will always work really well in perfume-free zones, and I've worn them to the hospital, to the clinic, without any trouble. Next up, and I have 3 more. This is CKB by Calvin Klein. This also is just kind of a laundry scent, a generic fresh laundry scent. I think it smells not quite like dryer sheets, but more like laundry you just took out of the dryer, with a little bit of a fresh note. But again, this is very light, very unisex, very wearable, and completely inoffensive. Next up, this is also a very well-known scent. This is Gayle Glow. This, some people describe as smelling like hairspray. However, I think it really smells like soap. Soap maybe with a little bit of a hairspray, shampoo-y kind of vibe, but it's basically a white musk that's mixed with white florals that smells like soap. And it's very clean, it's very pretty. And again, if you don't overspray this, if you really go crazy with it on clothing, it will project. But if you go easy on the trigger, this one will be fine in any perfume-free zone. And I have one left. So this one, I'm just going to show you that. This is a perfume oil. And this is called Camay soap. And if you go to any Google search and search Camay soap perfume oils, you'll find all kinds. Some smell like Agree, Camay, Dial, Iris Spring. You can find all kinds of these perfume oils that smell like straight up soap. And here in this bottle, I've bought this on Amazon, and I just took it and mixed it 50-50 with the soap perfume oil. And then I mix it. You can get either perfumer's alcohol, or I just use Everclear alcohol. And I mix it 50-50 in one of these bottles, and you can spray it. So you have the rollerball oil or the spray, and I combine the two. And you just smell like soap. And when I combine the two, these two will last a good 6 to 8 hours. I'm not kidding. And if you don't overdo it, it really doesn't project, but it'll waft up, and you'll get whiffs of it throughout the day as you move, and it just smells beautiful. That is if you like smelling like soap. So this is my last installment. I'm sure there are other fragrances. I'm sure there are many others.